Hello. I am going to use this game generator idea thingy to make a video game. I'm not very good with making games, and I'm going to be looking at the manual a lot, but should be a fun time. Okay, I'm just gonna share the broadcast to my Twitter. If I can figure out how. Okay. So we are using Snowy Owl's game concept generator. So let's just get to it. Get a high score on an alien planet. RTS and card game. That's going to be tricky to make. And the game rules keep changing. Real-time strategy and card game? I mean, that's gonna mix well with On an Alien Planet. The game rules keep changing. Art style I'm not gonna worry about because I'm not a good drawer, so the art is gonna suck regardless. Should we do the bonus? Let's do the bonus. You're in a car. Okay. So let's just... let's call this... what should we call this? Stream game. Okay. Now let's make a note, and here we're just going to write out the concept for the game. So we got let's just write out the generation. Goal, get a high score. I'm actually already making a game where you have to get a high score, so maybe I can steal some code from that. Set on an alien planet. Genre is RTS and card game. Twist, the rules keep changing. Then bonus. You're in a car. All right. Rate this 5 stars. Thank you, Snowy Owl. And then we'll just leave this on the Game Maker manual for when I need it. Now, we're going to change this note to game concept. No, Vi, please don't get on my computer. Change this to custom order. And then we're gonna get rid of all... No, Vi, please don't. There's a twist to making games too, because my cat might jump on the keyboard at any second. Alright, we'll leave the game concept first. We'll even favorite it. Wow. Close quick access for now. Save what we got so we don't lose it. Now let's see. An RTS game where you drive the units individually like cars. I'm thinking of a game I did for a video once, a really long time ago, called like Mustache Army or something, where you control one mustache person and then it like records your progress as that mustache character. Should I make it 3D? 3D is possible in Game Maker, but it's really tricky. Okay, this is gonna be a lot of this stream, is just me sitting here staring at what I have. No, Vi, please don't. An RTS game where you drive units individually like cars. Similar to Mustache Army. The game records each attempt and plays it in real time. And plays it back on the next try. That means something to me. I don't know if that means anything to anybody else. The goal is to destroy as many alien cars as possible. The alien cars. Oh, wait, it's supposed to be a card game too, so. Earn How do I work card games and how do I work a card game into this? Collect trading cards. As power-ups for your cars. Trading cards are dropped by defeating enemy cars. I think my cat's just hungry. I'm gonna just feed her so she gets off my back. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Trading cards are dropped by defeating enemy cards. Now the rules keep changing. How do the rules keep changing? I have everything else. How do the rules keep changing? How do they keep changing, my friends? Will how the rules keep changing is yet to be determined. Okay. Period. So let's what should we do today? I guess we'll draw a car. View is an overhead. The view is overhead, and the cars drive with tank controls. I think designing a car, I think designing the player to drive with tank controls is our first little little goal. So let's do that. I'm gonna create a group. We'll call it player. Okay, for now, the sprite and that's our sprite for now. Just it points the direction that it's facing. We'll make the origin the middle center. And then we'll create an object, call it oPlayer. Put it in the player folder. Set the sprite to our arrow. Okay. Now this is gonna be really tricky for me because I've never done tank controls before, so we have to think. I'm not a professional programmer. I have made one game that's on itch.io, and it's very rudimentary. I've been meaning to add something to it, but just never got around to it. Okay, let's... What kind of variables need to be instantiated? Move speed. Let's just make that 15 for now. Angle. Angle equals 0. Oh yeah, we need a rotation speed. So rot speed. We'll make that 15 as well. And then we'll get a step event. And then we'll get our input. We'll just use the arrow keys for now. Actually, no, we'll do WASD and the arrow keys. In fact, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna do myself a favor and I don't think you guys can see it. Wow, there's a huge delay between me and the actual stream. Sorry about that. You guys want to see the other game I'm working on? Hell, I mean, no one's watching. Why not? There's maps.exe. I don't know what that is. Okay, it's nothing. It's literally nothing. Okay, I guess there's only one of these. But yeah, this game is based on a Lordi song called "Bringing Back the Balls to Rock." I have a little high score thingy. These are structs that are all generated like this in a list with for loops. And then here you can. This is kind of in a testing state. It's not really meant to be official yet, but this is the little player, and when you click a guy, it changes it to a certain band member. Let's be Amen. And then the goal of the game is to get balls and bring them back to the rock. It's a very literal interpretation of the song. We got a timer, so when you bring a ball back to the rock, it brings the timer up a little bit. And then you have a score over here. Based on the size of the ball, determines how many points you get. And we're just gonna lose. Oh my god, it's not even showing it. Never mind. Never mind. But what I want to do is open player, and I just want to steal all of this right here. And then bring it to this. Alright, so if I were to... Well, not exactly yet. Sorry, I'm really quiet. I'm thinking of like playing some kind of music, because this is really awkward. Maybe I'll play one of my songs. So is it playing my song now? Let's turn it down. So is it playing my song now? Let's turn it down. Now you can barely hear it. So is it playing my song now? Let's turn it down. Now you can barely hear it. Okay. There. Now there's just something playing in the background because there's not going to be any music and this is going to be a nightmare. Okay, so let's see here. We got what we want is then image angle. Alright, so what we have here is pretty basic moving code that I learned from Sarah Spalding. I think any Game Maker tutorial will teach you this code, except instead of applying it to the X variable, I'm applying the left and right buttons to the image angle so it'll rotate. Oh yeah, I need to put it in the... Oh yeah, let's make this a more sensible... Let's make it 1270 by 720. Ooh. It's a little fast, but it's also going the wrong way. I think we can change this to negative. And then slow down this rotate speed to, let's do 1. We could slow this down to 5. Alright, so we have a rotating square now. And we have it moving up and down. But what we want it to do is when we press W or S, we want it to move in the direction that the arrow is facing. So let's see, how are we going to do that? Well, let's see here. If I go into the Game Maker manual, type direction. Instances, set direction, particle direction, set direction fixed, set direction fixed. This action is used to set a fixed movement direction. Random gravity direction, speed, reverse. Let's just click this and see what happens. All instances in GameMaker have certain built-in properties you can use to govern how they behave. Direction is one of those properties and can be used to set the direction of movement of the instance when it has a speed other than 0. Note that directions in GameMaker are usually calculated as 0 degrees being right, 90 degrees being up. Okay. The above code will change the direction of movement in the instance based on which key left or right is pressed. I've never used the built-in variables before. Every single GameMaker tutorial practically frowns upon using them. Okay, so let's see if I want to if I do this, how does it affect the stream? What does it look like now? Oh shit, I paused the stream a while ago. Oh, it just made it a bit of a half size. And then I think it'll do the same to yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Hello? Sorry, I'm new at streaming.
Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever. We're good. So let's see. I think if I want this is really confusing to me. Oh, it's still... Dang it, it's still on the Lordy game. Why is it gone now? Okay, now it's back. Sorry about that. I'm gonna close the Lordy game now that we're done with it. Yes. I don't think I made any changes, but we'll save anyway. And then we will close you. Alright, this is where I need to... Instances in game have a built-in direction one. Isn't there... Oops. Oh my god, it's over there now. Hang on, let me move it. There. Point direction. This function returns a direction of a vector formed by the specified components. Okay, bear with me here. So this example is basically saying that like a bullet would fire in the direction of with instance create layer. just concept something here using comments. So what I think I want this to do is when v move is not 0, direction equals image angle. I think that's what I want to happen. So I think we want to calculate this after that, or no, I think I want to put it in between these two. My code is a mess, by the way. My games are all connected with duct tape and zip ties, okay? So like, don't judge me for using like bad variables or not putting enough comments. I'm pretty sure Halo 2 was programmed the exact same way. Like, I remember they hired someone for Halo 2. Like, they needed a new recruit, and the programmer came in, looked at the code they had, and they were like, what the actual hell are you guys doing here? This has no, like, none of this makes any sense to me. Okay, so if let's just try it. Sometimes it's fun to just, if vMove does not equal 0, direction equals image angle. So this will either do nothing or something crazy or exactly what I want. It did nothing. Okay, so that didn't do anything. So what exactly did this do? Direction only does something if speed so if I make speed equal to vMove, will that do something? It's doing something. Look at it. It's definitely moving at an angle. I just don't know how to control it. It's only moving at like weird 45-degree angles. What is this? What is going on here? Like, at least we got something to happen. That's like the best thing you can hope for when you don't know what you're doing. So it's moving along like this line here. And if I make it move straight up, it goes that way. If I make it this way, it... It's doing something. I just don't understand what it's doing. Just gonna turn down the music a little bit because I don't know how loud it is. I'm gonna come back to this and like you guys can't hear me because the music is so loud. Hello. I'm just gonna turn back the volume on my phone to see if I can. Hello. I'm just gonna turn back the volume on my phone to see if I can. I'm just gonna turn back the volume on my phone to see if I can. The stream is really quiet and I'm really quiet. But I like this setup that we have where it's the... Okay. Alright, just gonna turn this up just a little bit, just so it's mostly me that you hear, and it's like guaranteed to be that way. Okay, so this didn't work. Why didn't it work? Well, I didn't even use point direction. Also, you can't even see the game when I turn it on, so I think I should set something up in OBS so you can actually see it. Set up another game capture. We'll call it game test. Capture specific window. The window is runner exe. So if I X out of it, it goes away. And then if I turn it on, comes back. Excellent. Now we're cooking with gas. I'm literally making up this stream as I go along. It's kind of embarrassing. I'm gonna change this scene. Game Maker stream. Okay. Thankfully, no one's watching this because boy is my face red at how just not organized I am at all. Okay. This is a lot of making games for me, is trying my best to actually accomplish what I want to accomplish. Alright, let's see here. Okay, minimize OBS now. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna draw text. X plus 100. Y direction, just to see what's going on when I do this, because this is like very strange to me. Okay, it's possible that the text is set to be drawn in black. So let's get a draw event. You always want to do draw self, because then it actually draws the, you know what I'm talking about. It actually draws the sprite. Otherwise, if you leave this blank, the sprite doesn't draw itself. So let's draw set color C white. Okay, now it's set to 368, 264, 270. Okay, so it's just giving me the yeah, it's just giving me the image angle. That doesn't tell me why it's setting the direction to be so strange. So I don't think correlating the image angle with the direction is the way to go here. I think we want image angle point direction x, y, which is the origin, and then to get x, y plus 5. Wait, no, I want it to be minus 5 because they are, I think everything is in like third quadrant for graphs. If that means anything to anybody. Alright, let's give it a shot. Okay, it's not doing anything now. I'm going to increase the rotation speed. This angle variable isn't really doing anything for me, is it? What I think what I could do just to see if this actually does anything. Mouse X Y. If this is even doing anything. Oop. Nope. What is this going on here? Like, why am I getting... I think it's a float value now, but it's like... It's so bizarre. What is this? Like, what are these numbers meant to represent? Who knows? Who knows, who knows, who knows? Something tells me this isn't doing me any favors either. What is this? Why is it doing this? Why is it going in one direction only? It's, oh my god. Oh my god, it's doing it. Now I just need... Whee! Let's up the move speed so I can have a little more fun. Wait, it's not using the move speed. It's going at like 1... Speed equals v move times move speed. Alright, so we have it doing this. Now we just need to somehow correlate we need to correlate a fixed vector that's in front of it that rotates along with it, that correlates with this. Also, so okay, this is just a little tutorial for everybody. How this works, how image angle works is like the way the arrow is pointing right now, this is 0 degrees, I think. Or no, is it? No, this is... Yeah. This is 0 degrees. See how it's like a 0.38? And if I move it up here, it's in the 90s. So if I'm starting the angle at 0 all the time, then I want the base, I think I want the base of the, like I want the base sprite to always be facing this way instead of this way. But we'll see. Worst comes to worst, it just moves the direction that I don't want it to move, and then there's nothing I can really change. So I think I want x plus 64. Why? Okay, now I just have it moving. Now I only have it moving along this fixed point that doesn't move anywhere. So I need this angle. Maybe if I make it point direction. You know what, we'll stick with mouse X, just so we leave it in, we're leaving it in a, like a functioning state right now. Sort of. So when I push W, which is meant to be up, it goes down. When I push S, which is meant to be down, it goes up. And that's an easy fix. You just change vmove. I think swap these around, I think. Or make this. What am I doing right now? Up minus down. There we go. That fixed it. And then whoa, shit. That's interesting. When it's on it, it just kind of jitters around. That's an interesting function. Maybe we'll make that a feature instead of a glitch. Like shake attack. This was fun. I'm definitely gonna keep doing this, even though no one's watching. Thank you so much if you did watch. I know this is really boring and I'm kinda coming up with how the stream works as I'm going, but I appreciate anybody who checked out this video or tuned into the stream and left immediately. Thank you for your time anyway, everyone. I guess thank you for your time, anyone also works. So I'm gonna get going. Bye.